sorry for the F-bomb, but it's just...
Oh my God! Oh my God, no way.
What is up, fellas? Haven't been here in a while on a Tuesday. Good seeing y'all again. Welcome into the Back Porch Sports Podcast. Me and the three boys. How y'all boys doing this evening?
Doing all right.
Fantastic.
Smooth. Trying to stay warm.
Well, we got some games to go over. We got our three teams we go over usually. Got a couple other things we'll get into. Honestly, I kind of want to just start off. I'm gonna just let y'all let the Ravens fans take over real quick. I'm gonna just go ahead and shift into this quickly because I feel like we got two Ravens fans on the panel, and I feel like they got a lot to say. Honestly, now that I've seen them play, I feel like their John Harbaugh bitching is warranted. But I'll go ahead and shift it over to them. Tommy, honestly, I'll let you take it over.
I'm gonna let Kay start because I could rant for this entire hour. I'm gonna go off what Kay doesn't say.
All right, cool. I spoke my piece a little bit on the game stream the other day. My main problem here, Keaton Mitchell, bro. What are we doing? This is a player who, besides Zay Flowers, is a basically one play touchdown waiting to happen every time he gets the ball. We ran him twice for 19 yards and one tutty. And the fact that we got this Rashid Ali dude who honestly didn't know about him that much. I mean, I knew he was on the team, but he doesn't play. And John Harbaugh comes out either yesterday or today and says, yeah, we want to continue seeing him as the third down back. The fuck are you doing, bro? You're brain dead. Lamar hasn't obviously been looking too great past few weeks. No tutties, kind of. You can just pick that shit up. Yeah. But again, I don't think that's his fault. I know he's hurt, but still doesn't excuse how shit he's playing. Lele, typical, terrible. Let's see. Derrick Henry, he's actually doing something, so that's cool. Bait, haven't seen him all fucking season. He was hurt.
Yeah, I'm about to say he's the only one on your receiving core that has a no. Never mind, Devontae Walker did. Let's say he was the only one on your receiver core that has a donut for catches or receptions. Like, not good.
Well, he's been out last two games?
Yeah, he came back. Didn't even know he was back, to be honest.
Well, I think with Bateman though, he's a I don't know. Like when things fall apart, I think he's a good. Like if it's always a third down, there's been so many times he'll end the game with two catches, but those two catches were like third down, second and long. Like he does come up with big catches. I'm not happy with it, but I still think Bates still as good as he has been. There's also a lot of weapons on this team. I mean, you got. Let me get into what I wanted to say. All right, this is something I've been seeing all over, which is and it has to do with Lamar's confidence. All right, so let me take you back to the second quarter. We were leading 7-6. It's very much still a game. Second quarter, we're up by 1. You have the Isaiah first. You have the 60-yard bomb dot to Devontae Walker, which hit him in both hands and he dropped it. That's one. Okay, should have been in the red zone off of that, but he dropped it. Okay, fine. Then Isaiah likely takes a 50-yard touchdown drag to the house and fumbles at the 1-yard line out of bounds for a touchback to give it to the Bengals. All right. Fine. Bengals go down, kick a field goal. Then Lamar throws a dot to Zay, who gets OPI on the touchdown, and that gets called back. And then Bengals get the ball back, and they score again. And it was a field goal, and then they score a touchdown. And then when that type of sequence of events plays out, you see Lamar lose his confidence. He starts to – the game is getting away from him, and he starts forcing things, and that's why he fumbled when it should have been a tuck rule, but they took that out. When he throws, he has Zay on a deep, it's probably a 20-yard dig, wide open across the middle of the field. He wants to throw it, but you can see him stop and hesitate and drop it, and then it was a fumble, and that's another turnover. So I think I all this regressing, like if I truly thought that Lamar Jackson was regressing, I would be honest and say that. I'd be like, yeah, well, it's been a good run. You know what I mean? But it's not the case. I don't see regression. I see him losing confidence at times. I think maybe the play calling, kind of like Kay's mentioned. I mean, you got Derrick Henry 10 for 60 yards and a touchdown, 10 for 60. He's getting 6 yards a carry. There was a quarter where he did not touch the ball. Keaton Mitchell, 2 for 19 and a touchdown. He's out. And then we throw in Rasheen Ali, which I don't even dislike Rasheen Ali, but why are we not? It should be one of these two guys touching the ball at least 4 or 5 times a drive. I mean,
before Rasheen Ali.
But to be honest with you, I don't worry. I'm not worried about this team. I'm not. I think we go into Pittsburgh, at home against Pittsburgh.
I don't know, but if we lose, we're not making the playoffs.
Right. We're not losing that game. And if we do, I'll be the first to say we suck. But if we don't, which I don't think we're going to lose that game, I feel better about the Patriots in 2 weeks. I said this on the game the other night. I feel better about the Patriots in 2 weeks than I do any other game. I feel like that's a game that we're going to win. We're going to pick up the momentum. And this is different than any of the past 5 seasons where we either build momentum in the beginning of the season and then it falls off, or we build momentum in late in the year and then we run into the playoffs and losing or whatever. This year, all the adversity is now. It's throughout this entire season we begin adversity. All we need is to get the right pieces clicking week 14, 15, 16. And I do believe that this team could still win a Super Bowl. I will stand on that. There's no reason this team can't. They have all the pieces. They have the quarterback. They have the defense coming together. No reason this team can't win a Super Bowl.
What I would say about this game, honestly, though, what I'm looking at is he's throwing right at 50%. Lamar. I mean, obviously, I'm just looking at stats. I'm not, factoring in the game here. Obviously, play calls and everything, change that. Are you worried about the lack of top end talent? Should I say, him throwing the ball to? Because I mean, you got Zay Flowers, and then Isaiah Likely's a player. And so is Mark Andrews, but I wouldn't say they're top end talent. You know what I'm saying? Are you worried about that aspect? That he just doesn't have an absolute go-to player to go to immediately?
I think that could be the downfall of having too many options because, you have both Likely and Mandrews with 6 targets. You had D-Hop with 3, Flowers with 7, Keaton Mitchell with 3. On other teams like the Rams, Devontae Adams and Puka are getting 10 targets a game, no doubt.
Yeah.
You look at the best guys in the league, they're getting the most targets every single game. The scheme that we run, especially running the ball as much as we do, that's a good argument that no, we maybe don't have the guy. I think any of these guys can be that guy. Likely had 5 for 95, and that's not even counting the 50-yard touchdown run he had. Likely can be our tight end number 1, no doubt. Mandrews, is not playing. He had 6 targets, 4 catches for 47. That's not horrid. And then, Zay is Zay. And I still, to this day, believe Bateman can be a solid number 2 receiver. As much as Kay's going to sit here and shake his head.
Get him the fuck out of here.
You said Bateman at number 2?
Just like he did last year. What do you have?
That's 600,
700 receiving yards last year?
I'd rather see Tez Walker climb into that number 2 role.
But the thing is, what is he doing this year is my question. Because, you can go off last year.
He played well against Detroit. Aside from that, no, the stats have not popped off the screen. But like I said, as before, when you have this much talent, D-Hop does not catch a pass. If the ball goes his way, unless it's over his head, he's getting it every single time. I think D-Hop is plays a bigger role than people think in this offense. And when you have 2, in my opinion, 2 starting tight ends in this league, they're going to get involved on top of, if you still want to say top 5 running back in the league, it's just hard to get everyone involved. Bateman's not dropping passes. He's not running bad routes. He's not have you seen a drop pass this year? I seen it. He had a drop.
Probably seen a few.
In 23, he had a drop problem. In 23, I don't know who that was. And then he came back last year and
the guy that's here right now. That's who it is.
Man,
that boy putting up D-Hop numbers as wide receiver.
Dude, I'm still gonna defend this guy because I don't see a problem with it. When you have this much talent, it's hard to get him involved, and that's just a fact. He had 1 target, bro. What are you gonna? He had 1 target, he didn't catch it. All right, but What are you supposed to do with that?
Oh, big surprise!
He's all right.
Man, I will stay here on this hill and die on this hill that Bateman can still ball. And I have nothing. I mean, I got this jersey back here, but that don't mean squat. I still think the dude can ball. We just need to give him a shot, or just if he gets no targets and our scheme's working, that's fine. You don't got to own the ball, but run the damn ball to the guys who are cooking. Why are we not? That's my biggest gripe with this team right now. I'll get off the Bateman talk since if a player doesn't play his ass off every single season, he wants the ball and off the team.
I'm just saying he's not doing anything doing it. He sucks.
Good Lord.
I would say Bateman
$36 million, bro.
Lamar, the way I factor this is, not to cut you off, but the way I factor in receivers or talent in general, what would Bateman be on the Chiefs? What would Bateman be on another good team? Would he be a wide receiver too? Probably not.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's how you got to look at it like that. I think he's a solid wide receiver 3.
Nobody's hurt my feelings by saying you're gonna cut him or whatever. I don't give a damn. I think he's a starting receiver in this league. At the 2, at the 3, it don't matter where you put him. If you give Bateman 7 targets a game, he'll rack in 80 yards. I don't give a damn.
I'll let him block on a screen, maybe. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, man.
That's funny.
No,
all right. Well, B, is there anything you want to tap in on this, B? Sorry,
I don't know. Lamar was pretty bad this game.
And now, is it a lack of play calling? Are you losing faith in what is it? What's y'all's offense?
He had 3 fumbles, right?
Again?
He had 2, and the pick was I don't even remember the pick. When it tipped,
Yeah.
every pick he ever throws is tipped.
Or it goes through the receiver's hands.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he played his best game by any means. He threw 2 touchdowns, and neither of them counted. So I think, there's only so much. And then, like I said, when the game starts getting away from him, that's been a problem in the past. But that's as much as a team problem as it is a him problem. I'm not worried about Lamar. What I am worried about is his health. I don't think he's 100%. If there is a problem with Lamar right now, it's that calf. And that is what bothers me. But aside from that, I'm not worried about him. I'm not worried about this team either. I'm worried about the coaching, which is, oh, boy, what a surprise. And now everybody's saying, oh, maybe John Harbaugh isn't such a good coach. Yeah, well.
John Harbaugh is fucking ass.
Okay. I didn't want to believe this, but when I watched the Jets-Ravens game, and dude had a 4th and short against us, and they're playing the shitty Jets, right? Like, I'm fully aware we suck. Lined up the punt team, then thought about it, called a timeout in the first quarter on their first drive, then brought out the offense back. Like, how does a veteran coach do that? Like, that is like a rookie mistake. You either go with one or the other. You're not wishy-washy. Like, that right there was like, ooh, like, what the hell? But like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm kind of seeing what y'all are seeing now. Like, y'all have talent, and y'all should have punished the Bengals. I don't care if they have Joe Burrow or not. I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all should have killed them.
Well,
their defense is putrid.
It's a game every single time. I don't care if the Bengals haven't won a game all season. If they have Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, it's gonna be a dog fight, no matter what.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game.
I can't look at this I know it's a division game, so there's a different factor to it. But Justin Fields roasted this defense. Roasted them. Justin Fields is the worst quarterback I've ever laid my eyes on. Seriously, he stinks.
Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson's a better thrower of the football than Justin Fields. Justin Fields just doesn't throw it. Like, he's just bad. He's just bad. That's all I gotta say. He's bad. But yeah, I mean, is there anything else we want to talk about with this Ravens guy? I think y'all nailed this one down pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, John Harbaugh fucking sucks. Keaton Mitchell, RB2. What are we doing?
Now, y'all say y'all want to get rid of Harbaugh. Who would y'all's ideal replacement be if y'all were to get rid of him?
I'll step in, please. I don't care.
Yeah.
Throw me a head coach.
Kyle steps in to be the head coach. Hey, you know what, man?
I promise you, we won't lose.
Send in a note, and they might just send you back like a goodie bag or something and say, you know what, thank you for the offer, but nah, we're good.
A goodie bag. They're gonna hit you with an email, if that.
They're not even
You
going to
won't,
respond.
you won't even get a response.
Yeah,
Hell
that shit
no.
going straight in the trash.
Realistically, though, I like Notre Dame's head coach. I've seen that rolling around a little bit. I don't want an offensive coordinator or a defensive coordinator that's never been an. I want a head coach. I want somebody who is head coaching right now.
It's almost like I wish we had Mike McDonald, bro. He's a damn.
Would
good
y'all? Would you consider Brian Flores from the Vikings defense? He's been a head coach before. Kind of got blackballed by the NFL. Been a defensive coordinator, pretty good one. Would y'all consider him?
I
don't
know.
really want an offense or defensive minded head coach.
What about Cliff Kingsbury?
No. That.
No, I'm good.
I'm trying to think who's around the league that I.
It wasn't too long ago that B said he would kill for John Harbaugh, and now
No, I'm saying if y'all understood what we've been through and didn't have a stable Harbaugh.
I still, if y'all fired Harbaugh, I still might consider it. I honestly, I don't know. I think that might be dumb, but you can have look at the resume.
You can have a blast looking his confused face 10 times. Every single time it turns to him, he's.
Yeah, game just started. He's already.
The problem is how did he just lose it? I don't understand it. I don't understand how he just lost.
Because
he was a good coach.
Lamar came in and saved his fucking job. That's what happened.
And he's gonna do it again this season. He's gonna do it again.
I can't just see it being just Lamar.
He should have been canned probably fucking end of 2018. Well, before Lamar subbed in his rookie season. He was probably about to get fucking fired.
That was the year y'all went 4-12, right?
No, it's the year Lamar came in and won fucking 8 straight and made the playoffs.
Oh, so the year after y'all stuck it up with Flacco.
Yeah, and then Flacco was still out there sucking the sack, and then Lamar came in and saved the day, and John Harbaugh's still here. So
okay,
but the biggest problem I think is
I can see Tommy
screen. The biggest problem is the fucking that John Harbaugh and EDC live right next to each other, so they literally walk out right next to each other.
So the hopes y'all getting rid of this guy are 0 to none, unless y'all get rid of EDC,
or else we're not getting rid of him.
So y'all either get rid of EDC and Harbaugh, or y'all ain't getting rid of
Tomlin. They just got to live or die by the sword.
I think this is something that I'm sure Kake will say, man, I don't give a, but I think when Mike McDonald was defensive coordinator and say that very year when we go to the AFC Championship game, and that season we cut off our 16-year tenured head coach for this first-time defensive coordinator, and you throw Mike McDonald in there, what does that make him think? He thinks, oh well, if I don't produce right now, they're gonna get me out the door. And the whole obviously, yes, I think everyone wanted Mike McDonald as head coach. What he's doing in Seattle is I mean, it was destined. I could have seen that a mile away. He was going to be a dog. I knew he was going to be good, but I don't know. It's hard to do that when you've had somebody this long. It's like if Mike Tomlin had a killer offensive, or if he had a killer coordinator, maybe this year they get rid of him. But I don't know. It's hard to do that. It's. I mean, this isn't Madden. You know what I mean? So.
I just, on top of what you're saying there, it's how do you even y'all know, y'all two are out on Harbaugh, right? But let's be honest, we're looking at the casual Ravens fans. Y'all make the AFC Championship game and you can your head coach for the casual fans, they're gonna lose their mind.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You can't do that. It sounds great now in hindsight. In hindsight, it looks great.
Kind of what happened with Vrabel.
Well, the Titans
if Vrabel just stinking.
Yeah, we're not going to bring that up. Fuck the Titans.
Titans are just a little dysfunctional.
Just a little.
Put my screen on the thing real quick. I just want the viewers. This right here is what you get with John Harbaugh.
Every week.
Every time, bro. This right here. If the screen pans to John Harbaugh, this is the look on his face. He's confused. Maybe he don't even know where he's at. I don't know.
The top middle one.
Yeah, the one with his hand on his head.
It's a video.
Oh man.
That's
every time, bro. It never fails. But anyway.
Phew. That is crazy. Not gonna lie, that is pretty crazy.
Huge face though.
Can't wait to see that next week when he calls a challenge on shit that doesn't matter. and loses it.
All right. We'll go ahead and get into our next
20
game.
minutes of Ravens talk.
Yeah, I honestly expected that, so that's why I kind of started with you guys. I feel like the rest of these are kind of go smooth sailing, unless B is about to go on a huge rant here about the Commanders. We'll go ahead and let him take over here. He didn't do a lot of talking in the last.
Actually, nah. I wanted us to lose this game. Happy the pass got swatted down at the end. I'm in tank mode. Like, I'm not even shitting you, bro. Like, I'm indulging in the tank. Oh, I saw him line up for 2. I was like, oh, we might actually win this game. And then, yeah, they got swatted down. I hit a little. And,
yes.
Yeah, this was a great game, honestly. From the whole game was really good. Mariota looked really good. Zach Ertz played really good. Terry McLaurin came back and played his fucking heart out. Had 96 yards on 7 catches and a touchdown. And, yeah, I mean, we actually look decent. But I think the Broncos are low-key frauds.
Don't they have, like...
Might be on fraud watch.
They've won, like, probably, like, 6 fucking...
They've won, like, 9 straight,
right?
or something. They've won a lot straight.
But it's all about, like, one score.
Yeah, like, field goal 1 scores. Like, they're barely squeaking by these teams.
Yeah, and they're playing some buns teams too. Like, we're kind of buns. Well, we're definitely buns, not kind of. So
yeah, they only beat us by 1 score too, and that was early in the season.
Yeah, so I think they're on fraud watch. Let's keep that in mind.
They beat the Cowboys 44-24, and that was only, that was a month ago. But they beat the Chiefs, they beat the Eagles, they lost to the Chargers early on. They lost to the Colts by 1. Again, I still think they're frauds. I think this has every making of a first-round exit, or maybe like a second round. Maybe they squeak by whatever.
I think they're not as good as the record goes. Like a team like, I don't know. If you look at
it's going to be a 7 seed. It's going to be a 6 or 7 seed that's facing them, because it's going to be a wild card team facing them. So think like a Buffalo or y'all, or like, I don't know. Like, but it's going to be a team barely scraping in. Then honestly, I could see them losing it. Like, I feel like it's going to be a close game down to the wire. And they do have Sean Payton, which is an experienced, actually a really good head coach. So maybe that's another reason why they're winning these close games. Their defense is also pretty good. Surprisingly, they gave up a lot of points this game, but usually they don't do that. But yeah, I watched this game all the way till overtime. I could not keep my eyes open any longer. I seen the replay. Y'all kept having a play, and then there was a flag, and then y'all had to replay it, and then it was another flag, and then y'all got in finally, and then the 2-point conversion didn't really work out for you guys. Got swatted down by Benito, I think, or whatever his name is. Yep. And yeah, honestly, I was surprised y'all fought as much as y'all did in this game. I got to be honest. I thought this game was going to be obviously now looking at all the Broncos scores, it doesn't seem like I should have thought that, but I thought this game was going to be a 14-point game easily by I don't know.
Our offense having Terry back, we looked way better. We actually had receivers getting open. Zach Ertz was able to get open because you have the thought of, I need to guard Terry or I need to guard Debo. Vice versa. So our offense looked great. And
I was defending Terry on a damn
but Mariota, I say, would get him my game MVP. Mariota played his heart out.
He did.
The last play to keep us alive, he shed 2 tackles, or basically sacks, and then threw the ball on 4th down to get the PI. The PI was it was PI, but I was like, what are we really doing here? The game's over. Please be over. But we ended up getting it, and then it kept going. Went down the field, scored, and missed the 2-point conversion, and lost the game. Now sit number 6 in the draft order. Caleb Downs, you are a Commander.
Jets out the top 8, ain't they?
They're 7.
They're 7th. It don't matter. We have 5 first-rounders. If we want a quarterback, we will get our quarterback. Trust me.
12.
I'm not worried. Not worried at all.
You had 5 first-round picks this season?
No, next 2.
Right. I was like, okay.
We have 2 this year, 3 next year. So, and we also have 3 second-round picks in the next 2 years too. So 8 top 64 picks in the next 2 seasons. So I'm not worried.
Yeah, it's pretty nutty, man.
Yeah, honestly, it might look like we're trading to the Titans, and that's why I was asking on the stream. Not to kind of make an impromptu topic here, but like I was worried that now that the Titans are still sitting at 1, I don't see a team being worse than them this season. I mean, do they really consider drafting another quarterback? Do they Josh Rosen, Cam Ward this year? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't think he's that good. I don't think he's been that good. Like, y'all could say there's not been a lot of talent, but there wasn't a lot of talent around Josh Rosen either, and they knew he stunk.
Are you talking about? We're talking about Cam Ward.
Yes.
I do not think he's the problem at all.
I don't
think the line. So I think that team is just a dumpster fire.
I mean, from top to bottom, that organization and the roster is just atrocious. And I think I don't know. I would give
the
Tony
problem
Pollard
is
my fantasy. I'd give Tony Pollard to a homeless guy for a slice of pizza.
The problem is the reason why I asked this question is because
he'd give you
they're gonna have
Tony Pollard.
They're gonna have a new coaching staff coming in. Like they could look at one of these quarterbacks in this coming draft and say, I like him better than Cam Ward. And think about it. Some team's gonna say, I could make Cam Ward good, and they could trade him for good assets. It's not like they're gonna get nothing for him. I'm just saying, like, you never know. It could happen.
Sam Darnold. He's playing pretty
I see what you're saying.
I mean, years later, but
I see what you're saying, but I think you ride it out with Cam, and you try to build. You keep building around him. I mean, like when you watch some of the throws he makes, he's got all the talent in the world. He like is clearly football oriented, as you know. I don't know. I think he's just a worker, and I would stick it out with him personally.
I mean, like I said, I'm not saying that they should. I'm just more asking the question because the more and more these Titans play, and I keep seeing them throw up 3 points and no touchdowns, and they're barely scoring. Like, and I don't know, man. Like when I look at a franchise quarterback, you look at it like not this year, but like a Josh Allen or like a Lamar. Like he brings up talent around him. I don't know. I see some like flash in the pan plays from Cam Ward, but he doesn't put it together for me. Like I just haven't seen him put it all together to me. Like it reminds me of like Zach Wilson. Seriously, I'm not saying he's as bad as Zach Wilson, but like if you go back to Zach Wilson's rookie year, he had flash in the pan plays. He has all the talent in the world, but it's just like he just could never figure it out. See, that's just the only thing. I would say that's the only thing I would say, especially with them only winning 1 game this year, having back-to-back pick with quarterbacks coming out this year, new coaching staff coming in as well. I could see it. I'm not gonna lie. I could see it. Don't think it should happen. I could see it. Seriously. But we'll go ahead and switch to the next topic because we rambling about a different topic. We're not even on Commanders anymore. We'll talk about my New York Football Jets right here. Yeah, Tyrod Taylor. I'll start with him. I'll start with the man, Tyrod Taylor. He played, like you said, Marcus Mariota played. Tyrod Taylor played his heart out for this team. I mean, breaking plays behind the line. I mean, he ran for almost 50 yards this game. 8 rushes for 50 or 44 yards from Tyrod Taylor, 30-something-year-old Tyrod Taylor.
Let me check out Mariota's stats real quick too.
The passing, I mean, he's sitting at 57%, right under 60% completion percentage. I mean, 170 yards and a touchdown. He played good. Obviously, our only offensive playmaker on the Jets is Breece Hall. Let's be real. I mean, we had A.D. Mitchell go off for 100 yards this game as well. So, I mean, it's a breakout game for him. That was good to see.
Mechie looks solid, too.
Mechie had a couple drops this game. He didn't look as solid this game, but I will say the last couple games he has looked pretty good. So, I mean, secretly, I mean, you got to look at it. I mean, our GM is cooking. I'm not going to lie to you. Look back at these trades. You got Quinnen going over to the Cowboys. That's a good trade for them. Also a good trade for us. I don't see a step or a hiccup in our defense at all with missing him or Sauce Gardner. And we acquired crazy assets. On top of, we had throw-ins of John Mechie and A.D. Mitchell, which are making plays for us now. So can't be mad about that. Mucci is cooking. Main thing for me this game is, and the rest of the season with this Jets team, is to see if the coaching is competent, if Aaron Glenn knows what the hell he's doing, if he's figuring it out throughout the season. Because if we get towards the end of this season, he's still doing the same things he's doing week 1 or week 2, we got a huge problem on our hands. I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, we have a huge problem. On top of that, like, I just – the defensive coordinator thing, right? We can go back to that a little bit. I mean, they're just not winning Super Bowls. Let's just be real. That worries me a lot too. Yeah, having an offensive guy is kind of the way to go. So there's that. So just hopefully AG just kind of figures it out and just kind of keeps us fighting. We fought this game. We won the game, surprisingly. So that's good. Kind of looking down on this defense. Defense plays hard. There's not really anybody with note that, really stuck out. Easy Thomas, our rookie 3rd round pick, he looked decent. Our linebackers are atrocious. I mean, horrible. Jamie and Sherwood, Quincy Williams, they just don't fit this system. McCrary Ball. Sorry, I was saying Roger. It's not Roger. It's Marcelino. Dude, he got a penalty for flopping like a fish on the ground, first of all. And then I just remember this play because I about lost it. So he's covering Bijan Robinson one-on-one. He's sitting there. He sees Kirk Cousins step up. He steps up to go hit Kirk Cousins like he's going to take off and then allows Bijan Robinson to be wide open. It's like, how is this dude still on the field? So he's garbage. So I just –
You talking about Quincy Williams?
No, Marcelino McCrary Ball, our 3rd string linebacker. He is awful. But Quincy's not bad. See, the problem is with Quincy is he's either a great player or he is just missing. Like, he just isn't doing anything. He's a hit or miss player, straight like that. Sherwood is awful. If you watch the Jets defense, you just see their linebacker sitting in the middle of the field doing this as they run right behind them, and then they get a catch for 15, 20 yards. It's ridiculous. If I'm playing the New York Jets, I know we won. We're playing the New York Jets. Just throw in the middle of the field. That's all you got to do. You'll beat us every time because I'm telling you, it's open every single time, no matter what. But, yeah, last thing on this, because I'm kind of like getting negative a little bit because the Jets suck. But Nick Folk was on the team when I first started liking the Jets, and now he's back on the team, and he hit a game winner for us. So can't be mad about that. Nick Folk, still him at like 40-something years old, still doing his thing. Probably the best player on our team. Our special team is second to none. Not going to lie. Our special teams is good. I mean, we return kicks far. Isaiah Williams returned one. Fucking our punter is knocking them inside the 5-yard line damn near every damn punt. I mean, I don't know, man. That's the best unit on our team. The best coach on our team is our special teams coordinator. I'm just being honest. So I'm happy with the win. As I said before the stream, I can't sit here and just be like, oh, we won. That's going to fuck our draft stock up. Because, like, I'm kind of just at that point asking to be miserable. If you really think about it, I'm mad that we win, but then, like, I don't know. I can't be like that. There's too many games left. If this was like 2 games left, I could see myself being mad, but like there's 5 games left after this. So it's like I don't want to sit here and be mad about wins and losses because we don't get these very often. Very like that. And that's kind of where I'll end it. So Kyle was on the stream with me. If there's anything else you want to add to the what I said there, it was kind of a long ramble about the game.
I'm sure you covered everything.
Yeah. And I'll say this about the Falcons. Bijan Robinson is a monster, but I don't think I needed to say that for anybody to realize that.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
They didn't have. Yeah, he's pretty good. Kirk Cousins just stinks. Not gonna lie, not very good. And yeah, like I said, AD Mitchell breakout game. Hopefully he continues that. It's gonna look real nice next year if we have a room of Garrett Wilson, AD Mitchell as maybe our 2 or 3, and then we draft somebody earlier in the draft. And that's our 3 guys. And then we got Mechie as our 4th. I mean, I'd be pretty happy with that. I'm not going to lie to you. I'd be pretty happy with that wide receiver room. So, like I said, and then we got to keep Breece Hall too because Breece Hall is our offense. That he chugs our offense. We don't got him going. We ain't going nowhere. So, that's the last thing I'll say about it. So, I think I hammered that down pretty good. So, we'll just go ahead and get on to our next game. we'll talk about. I feel like this was the game of the weekend. I got to be honest. Rams, Panthers. Nobody expected the Panthers to win this game, and me and Kay are sitting on here watching the score, and they keep going back and forth, back and forth. So I just figured we talk about this. Is there anybody that kind of wants to take the lead and talk about this game?
The fact that Matthew Stafford threw the pick back to back after he broke the record or whatever, the little streak record for most touchdowns thrown was kind of insane.
Mm-hmm.
With one of them being a pick six, but the other one was in the end zone, which is even
and it was
he was going for that money ball.
Yeah, it was tipped. But nah, man. Bryce Young, huh?
Hey, he did it last year. He did it last year. End of the season,
Tommy's going to take his parade on us right now because we were crapping on Bryce Young.
Hey, look,
go ahead, man.
I was the laughing stock of the draft for taking Bryce Young, and like I took him so late, but just drafting him at all was horrendous. I still don't think. I mean, we're talking about fantasy. That's a completely different conversation. But I mean, 15 for 20, 200 yards, 3 tugs.
Yeah, 75% completion percentage. I mean,
you had 1,
stellar.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different people get receptions. Tet and Leggett only had 2 of those 15 receptions, and Tet had Tet had the 1 for 43 and a touchdown. That was the game. That was the sealer.
Beautiful throw, by the way.
It was, and I think what is working well is you've given this guy a good defense. He doesn't have to rely. He doesn't, if you make a mistake, which he didn't, he really didn't make him. I mean, he took 2 sacks, but he had a 147 rating. Well, QBR was 85, whatever. Still, I think you give this guy a good defense to where he doesn't have to rely on himself so much. He's still a young guy, still a young quarterback. And obviously it's working. I mean, their defense, they didn't even have J.C. Horn, and they had 2 picks. I mean, they're getting pressure. You got a guy like Nat Stafford who is at what? He's like almost 40. He is 40. He's like 42 and playing like an MVP, and he comes in here with those 2 picks. I mean, it's
and you win the game.
And you win the game,
Mm-hmm.
man, and they're 7-6, man. They're rolling. I'd be interested to see.
Aren't they leading the division?
No, oh yes.
Yeah.
Bucks lose.
No, Bucks are winning the division by 1 game.
Well, the Bucks are 7-5 because they had a bye, and Carolina 7-6. So you do have they play the Saints next week, which they lost to them a few weeks ago. And then the Bucks, Seahawks, Bucks. So
Who lost to the Saints? The Panthers did?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was when they play. So this is their 4 week. This is their stretch. They played the Bills, lost 40-9. That's when everybody was like, all right, they suck. They're back to poverty. Then they go in Lambeau when the Packers were the number 1 team in the NFC and win 16-13. And then 4 weeks, then they lose to the Saints 17-7 at home. Beat the Falcons, lose to the Niners, and then you have that incredible game against the Rams. So I don't know what to think of this team. I don't even know what to think of Bryce Young. But, yeah, for everybody who said he wasn't nothing,
there's potential.
There's potential, baby. Come on now.
We're just gonna come back next week if Bryce Young comes out and throws a stinker out here, and
He probably will. You know what? He probably will. But I think, and this isn't something we really need to get into, but I think, after that draft with him and Stroud, and then Stroud's rookie season, it was like, oh man, they really missed out. They should have taken Stroud. Stroud's in his junior slump. He's having another slump year after his sophomore slump. So, and you just see Bryce Young he's inconsistent, but I think right now his ceiling is higher than CJ Stroud, in my opinion. Right now, right this moment. I think that could change, but yeah, man.
You think we've seen Stroud's ceiling?
I mean, he's in year 3, dude. Davis Mills.
I don't want to give up on him too quickly because he did have a really good season.
I'm not giving up on him. I'm not even saying he's a bad quarterback. But, I mean, when Davis Mills comes in and wins 3 games in a row, when your team wasn't even looking like they were going to make the playoffs, I don't know. There's something to be said about that.
Yeah, interesting.
Did he not play this weekend?
No, he did.
I'm about to say, didn't they just beat the Colts though?
20-16. That was a dog fight. I'm gonna look at that. I'm gonna pull up that.
Dude, the Texans defense is so good though.
They are. It's another.
Also-
it's another. Yeah.
I don't want to get off this Panthers topic too quick because I'm looking at their schedule that you said that they control their own destiny here. They're fine a couple games. They play some division games, so they can beat the Saints and they play the Bucks twice still. So if they can beat the Bucks twice, they have no reason why they can't win their division.
Those Bucks games.
I'll put 2 losses down to them. So
I think they split.
I don't know, man. They just beat the Rams. I thought the Rams were easily a Super Bowl favorite.
They beat the Rams, and then the week before that, who'd they lose? I was just looking at it. They win a great game, lose a horrible
and then
one.
They lost to the 49ers the week before that. I mean, the 49ers aren't a bad team, though.
The 49ers are 9-4.
But
yeah, they're not a bad team.
Right, but the Panthers look terrible. I watched some of that game. They looked awful.
Yeah.
They didn't score a touchdown.
Right.
Dude, that whole division's crazy. The Rams, not the Cardinals, but the Rams, the Seahawks, and the fucking Niners are all sitting at like 9-3, 9-4. It's kind of insane.
It just feels like this team. I mean, it's going to be hard to believe in the Panthers, as you said. I mean, I'm really looking at their schedule. I know you said it earlier, but I mean, they have some real stinker games in here, and then they have some real good wins. It's just they're like week to week.
They have really good wins, and it makes no sense at all. But
it really doesn't. Like, how do you lose to the Cardinals? Then the next week you go into Atlanta and beat them 30-0, and then you get smoked by the Patriots the week after, and then you beat the Dolphins. The Dolphins suck, but I mean, it's like they beat the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys are actually a pretty good football team this year. I mean, believe it or not,
they are.
They beat the Packers. I mean, Packers are a good freaking football team. And then you lose to the Saints 17-7. How does that happen? How do you lose to the Saints?
I don't even know.
I don't know, dude.
I don't want to play this.
Starting with it. Was it Rattler or was it the other dude?
It looks like it was Shug.
That was Shug's best game. He balled too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shug played that game.
He played.
But
he played great too. He had like 250, 2 tugs.
Bryce Young did that game. Bryce Young, I mean, 17 for 25, 120. I mean, they had him shut down through the air, pretty much.
What did Shug do? Let me see his stats.
Let's see. Shug, 19 for 27, 70% completion percentage, 282, 2 touchdowns with 137.5 QBR.
Not too bad. Not too shabby.
I need a couple more, though, so they don't take a quarterback. I would love that. I would love nothing more for them to get bamboozled by a shit quarterback. No offense. I know that's your guy. But
I mean, it's my guy. I mean, yeah, but when he sucks, you won't hear a peep from me.
Yeah, I would love for them to fall for that trap and then pass up on a quarterback. I would love nothing more. So
I don't think they need they need a lot more than a quarterback.
I know, but then you think about it, it's like, when are you going to be up there again if you think you're actually going to be a good football team? You got to take your guy when you're there.
They're not. They're not anything close, dude. You got Olave, you got an old ass what's his name? Jawan Johnson. Or maybe he's not old. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever.
Demario Davis, old.
He might be those in the
Mario. He's still a dog, though. He's still a freaking dog. Cam Jordan. Now that's an old guy right there.
Yeah.
Good Lord. He's still kicking. I haven't heard nothing about Cameron Jordan in a long
Honey
time.
Badger took one look at that roster and was like, yeah, I'm done.
Doses.
Calling it his career.
All right. Now, kind of the top, because we're getting towards the end of the show, we got to kind of buzz through these little quick here. Kind of the topic of the show. I mean, the title. Which team, in your opinion, has the brightest future? Obviously, you factor in players now, assets for the future. I got to be honest. I'm not trying to be a homer, but I mean, I have two teams in my mind that have future draft assets that really could set them up pretty good. It's us and the Browns. The Browns and us both have 2 first-round picks this year.
Yeah, no.
I think the Browns might be better off than us.
Yeah, no.
Because look. The Browns have one of the better defenses in the league. All they need is a little bit of offense. That's all they need. And they're a good football team again. I'm just saying.
They got a quarterback.
because I'm not trying to sound whatever, but I don't believe in Shador. I don't believe in Shador. I don't believe in Dylan Gabriel. I don't believe in anybody on their roster offensively, really. I think Jerry Jeudy is a very overrated wide receiver as well. I don't think he's that good. I think he's a jag, like Steve Smith said. I think he's a jag.
A what?
And
Just
a
an
jag.
average guy.
Just a guy.
Oh,
Or just a
So-
guy.
just a guy.
I don't know. And then obviously I'm gonna be Homer. We got, like I said earlier, 8 top 64 picks in the next 2 seasons. If we get that right, I don't see why we can't be a contending football team after that. I mean, that's pretty game changing, especially if we get a quarterback that's actually good. I mean, I could go into teams obviously like
Pretty good.
the Broncos have a pretty bright future. They got a young quarterback. They got a good defense.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say the Broncos. I like their defense. I think Bo Nix. Like watching the game. Bo Nix looked pretty fucking good.
He did.
Like I was watching him throw the ball, and I'm like, dude, he's throwing it at like 90 miles an hour. Like this joint is ripping out of his hand, left and right. Like any play action, that shit was to the receiver. Like,
Well, and the thing is, people will say Bo Nix is sort of like what I've always said. You got to just throw the passes they give you on defense. You make 2 or 3 great throws, you're a franchise quarterback. And see, that's what Josh Allen's not doing right now. He's not taking what they're giving him. That's why he looks like he stinks this year. Because he's trying to make a play every play, and you can't do that. Bo Nix takes what you give him, and I tell you what, you give him a deep ball, he gonna make you pay. He gonna throw it right on the money. So it's just like, I agree with you. I think they have a pretty good future, especially with Sean Payton being their head coach. I mean, he's worked with Drew Brees, now working with a guy like Bo Nix. I think they are pretty set up to be a good team as well.
clicking, obviously, but
Yeah.
What about what about them boys up in Chicago?
I also was thinking the Patriots too, because Drake May looks pretty good. Oh, and there it is.
There it is.
How
Yeah,
about that?
Pats.
How about that?
Pats do too. I'm not going to admit that. Screw the Pats. I'm just being honest.
I was just saying Drake May looks pretty good. I mean, I would say
Drake
us.
May looks
I would say us as
amazing.
well. I think we have a pretty bright future. I mean, we were literally a game away from the Super Bowl. But yeah,
Drake May looks flawless.
pretty
He
good.
doesn't even look
Schultz.
good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Man,
3,400 yards, 23 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions.
yeah, it looks good.
He also threw 4 of those interceptions in the first 6 games. He's thrown, I mean, in his last like 7 games, he's got 2 picks and like an insane amount of touchdowns. He just stud, absolute stud.
Yeah, Drake May is a stud. I'm not gonna lie to you. The thing that really sticks out to me about Drake May that really infuriates me is like he's good, 1, but 2, like you said last night, the way he moves around in that pocket, dude, you can't get him. Like he just effortlessly just steps up or steps to the right or steps to the left, and like he just feels the pressure perfectly every time. It's like you can't get him, and like I can't wait to have to play this fucker for 20 years. And he killed my Jets every single time. It's gonna be fun.
yeah, you're gonna
Can't
love
wait.
every minute of it.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be like living through the Tom Brady all over again.
Dude. He's gross, man.
Right now it sucks for just me, but it's gonna really suck for the league when he does become the next Tom Brady and he's owning the league, and every AFC team has 0 chance because he's in the AFC.
We just gotta wait for him to leave, and he's still going that shit.
He ain't gonna leave, dude. They'd be dumb to let him go. They're giving him the max contract as soon as he's able to, especially if he gets an MVP this year. Yeah.
I'm probably biasly saying us though. I feel like we're pretty up there. Jaden
No, y'all are
Daniels,
up there.
I mean, our team's kind of old. Our defense is definitely old, but once these younger cats get some experience under their belt, I think we'll be especially our corners. Obviously, half of our team was killed with injuries this year. So, like, I mean, Saint Restrell, he's been healthy. I mean, he has flashes of being a solid corner. I don't know if he'll be a 1. Amos, he was but he got hurt. So, I mean, it was his rookie year. So let's see if another year under his belt. I mean, look at Forbes now. Like, Emmanuel Forbes is out there hooping in LA. Like
I did see that.
Emmanuel
I did
Forbes,
see
dude.
that.
And now it's
I
like
did see that.
now it's like we might as well just give Amos time. We spent a second round pick on him. Spend our time with him. Let him develop. And see what we got. But I feel like we just need a younger linebacker to pair with Louisville.
Fair.
Yeah.
Someone
Any other teams y'all have?
Just briefly, just to finish up the Drake May conversation, 300 yards on the ground, too, with 2 touchdowns. I mean, he can run. He's quick. I mean, last night there was a play they're up 17. They have him on 3rd and long. It's like, oh, well, there's just the sliverest of a hope, and then he scrambles for 15. I mean, yeah, man, it's
Brady with wheels.
It's insane.
It's gonna be sick.
No, I like the Bears, dude. I like the Bears, and the reason I like the Bears the most is because of their head coach. I think their coaching is locked in. The defense looks solid. I mean, I think Monungai. I don't know. I think they got a stud there at running back, and they can just switch between him and DeAndre Swift. Caleb Williams is progressing. Roma Dunze, I think, I've said this when they played the Ravens. I thought Dunze is
pretty good at football.
And they got what's his name? Burden.
Yeah,
Burden, who could I
got,
think develop.
DJ Moore up there too.
Once this year.
DJ Moore, I'm not saying him only because I think he'll be out in a year or two, but Colston Loveland as well. I mean, I think that
a young tight end.
I think he's solid as well. I mean, I really don't see a weak spot. Maybe I don't know how the line is. I don't know much about the defense, but they've been playing well enough to win they're on a win streak.
League leader in picks right now. I think
the Bears have a great outlook.
Yep. No, they definitely do. It's the coaching, dude. It's coaching. It's all that matters. At the end of the day, you don't have a coach, you're not going anywhere. It doesn't even matter if you have a great quarterback. I mean, it's hard to just not, have a good coach. So now that we talk about the brightest teams, we can switch on over to the worst future. And I'm not going to lie to you. I have my answer. And I don't know if anybody's going to go with the same, but I'm going to say the Atlanta Falcons have the worst future. And I'll say this why. Their quarterback, 5th major injury. They just took him early. Already out. 5th major injury in his career. They also don't own their 1st-round pick this year. The Rams own it. So,
wow.
I don't know, man. I don't see this football team really getting much better in this offseason. They could spend money. I mean, they're probably going to can their head coach at the end of the year as well. It's like they got Bijan. They got, who's the receiver they got? I can't think of his damn name right now. Drake London.
They have young guys. They just need I'm telling you, a better quarterback.
Yeah, how are they going to get that?
Yeah,
they're paying a bunch of money for Kirk Cousins to be their backup on top of their top 10 quarterback they took has 5 major injuries in his career.
I don't even know who really has the worst future.
And they're all on his leg, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a tough question.
The Falcons are up there. I have a few. Falcons, I think the Raiders are going to be horrible for the next 5 years. I don't see them winning more than 6 games in a season.
How much do they pay Geno for 3 years?
I don't even know.
So, that's a fucking contract hell right there. They're in.
I just think that the Raiders thought that they were going to be a better football team off the rip. Like, I feel like they went half-assed in. Like, they went and got Pete Carroll. Like, Pete Carroll was, about to croak, no offense. Like, he's old. Like he's 74. I checked on the stream. He's older than hell. And then they took a running back 1st round.
Yeah, that is my biggest gripe. That's my biggest problem. Is that you went and bought a Bugatti to put it on curb, just park it on the curb. And Geno Smith has a 2-year, $75 million contract extension.
Goodness.
Hold on, how much is guaranteed?
That can be worth up to 85 with $66 million guaranteed. This is Geno Smith. So you went out and overpaid on Geno Smith. I tell him I ain't right back.
That's the first problem.
You went and got the running back that you didn't need. You filled the 2 spaces that, you're rebuilding. You don't draft a running back in the 1st round when you're rebuilding. You don't pay a veteran quarterback $66 million guaranteed when you're rebuilding. It just dumb decision after dumb decision. You went and got 74-year-old Pete Carroll, and you've won how many games this year?
I just want to say I'm looking at this contract. They're locked in for Geno next year unless they're going to take a almost $20 million cap hit.
Ooh.
Dead cap. They're locked in with Geno next year too.
They suck.
Their out is after 2026, basically in 2027.
They're kind of sitting there like the Falcons right now.
Yeah, they're screwed. Like,
I would argue it's worse because the Falcons have a few talented players. Name someone on the Raiders roster right now other than Brock Bowers, other than the three we just said. Name somebody.
on the offense.
Jacoby Myers is a Jaguar.
Max
Trey
Crosby.
Nope. Yeah.
Max Crosby, Brock Bowers,
Trey Tucker.
Michael Mayer.
Yeah, I was gonna say Michael Mayer, but I don't even know if he really plays. I couldn't tell
Okay,
you.
so
Receiver
cool. You
on
got
that team.
two. You got two solid tight ends and an edge rusher, and nothing.
Trey Tucker.
Trey
The
Tucker.
thing
Okay,
is,
there's the
they
way.
would have been smart. They would have been smarter. I know it's dumb to trade good players sometimes, but they would have been smart to get rid of Max Crosby for 2 firsts. If someone was offering 2 firsts for Max Crosby, they should have took it.
Absolutely.
Seriously.
You hang on to Brock Bowers for dear life, and you try to move forward with this team. I mean, what's crazy, the craziest thing about it is that they beat the Patriots week 1, which is insane, right? So they beat the Patriots week 1. They're probably riding that high. They have lost the remaining, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So they're 1 and whatever.
They've gone 1-10, 1-9, if I'm doing my math right, after that Patriots win week 1, and the team they beat was the Titans, 20-10. You lost to the Colts 40-6.
Damn.
I mean, the Chargers just whooped up on you 31-14. You lost to the Browns 24-10, Cowboys 33-16, and that's the last 3 weeks. That's not even like the Commanders beat you 41-24. That was when you still had JD. But still, this team looks awful. I mean, and they look really worse in the tail end too. Like the last couple games, they look worse than they did early on. So I mean, I don't know, man. It is a dim. And you got the Broncos, Eagles, Texans, Giants, and Chiefs to close out the season. They might win 1.
And the problem is, look at their division. They have no chance.
Hell no.
Their division is the Chargers, Chiefs, and Broncos. They're cooked.
If you're in a division where the Chiefs might not make the playoffs, you're cooked.
Oh, you're fried chicken, dude. Like, my God.
And you're the Raiders.
And you're the Raiders, dude.
Yeah, you're
that's
you might be right. At least they
I would
have their
say the
first
Raiders
this year,
or
but
the
I can't see
Cardinals.
them. I can't see them doing the right thing with their first round pick. They're gonna take like a receiver or something. Like, we're still going in on all Geno right now. And Geno's gonna stink it up next year.
you need to ride out that contract. Get a new get a young head coach for the love of God. And then
I don't know what the hell they were thinking with Pete Carroll.
No, and then tank next season. Probably tank the next season, and then go get a quarterback. Then you go get a quarterback. But I mean,
Like, think about how they built this team. Like, think about the last couple years in the draft. They took a running back and they took a tight end before that. They could have had 2 offensive linemen to build that lineup. Like, you don't even need to have great weapons. You need someone to protect your quarterback. And obviously, Geno's going to suck it up if he has no time to throw it either. He's already not that good. And then you're going to give him no time to throw the ball to nobody? Yeah, you're asking for it, bud.
what's
I'm just
crazy?
saying.
It's crazy. They took Genty, and then in the second round, took a receiver from TCU, Jack Besh. Darian Porter, the corner, does look solid. Darian Porter does look pretty good. I think their corners are the best aspect of this team, and that is a long shot. That means you're
Not named Brock
that's
Bowers.
not a good thing. Yeah, man. I mean, bleak.
The Raiders are how to look at a team, how to not build a football team. That is exactly how to not build a football team. That is the perfect example. So, anybody else that we can think of that have a horrible future? Because, I mean, honestly, I think we nailed it. I think it's the Falcons. I think it's them. I'm trying to think of another awful
I think
franchise. You said the Cardinals.
I was gonna say the Cardinals as well. They're in a tough spot.
My pick.
Kyler Murray fucking sucks. And
Man, I would give Jacoby Brissett a little 1-2 year deal. Rebuild.
Well, Geno Smith
I
now
just stink it up for the next
Yeah,
year.
give him $66 million guaranteed. Let's
Give him
build
a
around
2-year,
Jacoby
2-year,
Brissett.
$75 million, $66 million guaranteed to Jacoby Brissett because that's their only option. Or like you get on your hands and knees and beg Aaron Rodgers' old decrepit ass to come play for you.
Dude, they looked at that roster. The Raiders GM looked at that roster and said, "Yeah, give me Geno Smith, $66 million guaranteed. I like it. I like it."
Tom Brady was cooking. I'm telling you, he used all his luck just playing for the Patriots and the Buccaneers. That dude has no clue how to run a football team.
Pete Carroll, man, in his prime too. Let's sign him. Get him over here.
Yeah, it didn't work in Seattle, so we're gonna bring him to the Raiders. Yeah, that's a good idea. Come on, bro.
Yo, that shit squad.
All right, we got a couple more. We'll bust through these really quick. I feel like we can honestly talk about these pretty quickly. MVP. We got 3 options here. Let's be honest. MVP options: Drake May, Jonathan Taylor. Honestly, Jonathan Taylor's kind of cooling off, but I didn't know who else to put. Matthew Stafford. Let's be honest. It's really between Drake May or Matt Stafford.
I was gonna say Jonathan Taylor probably cooked his case the last few weeks.
Yeah. I just put him up there because he was kind of the 3rd highest betting odds, so it's like I had to throw him up there.
I think
honestly, to me,
got it in the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
Stafford.
I want to see how they play the rest of the season because I'd say they're probably neck and neck. Obviously, Matt Stafford had kind of a bad week this week, losing to the Panthers as well, so that kind of knocked him down a little bit. I thought before this week it was clear cut Matt Stafford. I'm not gonna lie. Dude was on a heater. He had like almost 30 touchdowns and 2 picks.
I mean, it very well could still be Matt Stafford.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say because of one bad game that he just falls out of the lead.
But I do feel like I've been saying
Drake May does have an argument. I feel like I was on that train earlier too.
And I know we're past an hour, but can we talk about the Patriots schedule real quick?
Well, okay, that. Well, see, it's interesting. Okay, so they've beaten a lot of the Saints, Titans, Browns. That's a 3-game stretch back to back to back. That's horrendous. But they won all those games, whatever. Next 4 are the next 2. You got the Bills week 15, Ravens week 16 in the bank, and then Jets, Dolphins. So I want to see this team against the Bills. I want to see this team against the Ravens. I think
what they do against the Bills last time.
They won. That was a great game. That's when the guy who wanted to be the man went in there and beat the man. You know what I'm saying? So,
they beat them in Buffalo too. They didn't beat them in
New England.
They beat them in Buffalo.
Stephon Diggs' legacy game. But no, I mean, just real quick. I know we're like you said, we're over an hour. We're getting ready to wrap it up. But
you're good.
You want to look at how to build a team? Look at the damn Patriots. I mean, the offseason they had is like uncharted. I don't know. I don't have the players up right now, but I saw that graph last night where they showed all the guys they went and got. They spent a lot of money in free agency.
I also want to say, not to cut you off, they also got gifted a top 10 head coach in the league. I'll say
they did. Yeah. Well, that's just a little bit of luck. You need a whole lot of skill, a little bit of luck. They did get that. And they got Vrabel. But I mean, Will Campbell, 4th overall, stud. Travion Henderson, 2nd round, stud. Kyle Williams, 3rd round, just caught a touchdown last night, stud. I mean, you went and drafted well. You made the moves you needed to in free agency. You got a good head coach, and Drake May's playing like Tom Brady. I mean, that's a Super Bowl blueprint right there.
Yeah, so pretty good.
I'll say this too. Honestly, never mind. I forgot what I was going to say, honestly. I was thinking about something I was going to say. Nah, I completely forgot. It was like, foop. Oh, Josh McDaniels. Josh McDaniels, not a good coach, not a good head coach. Amazing offensive coordinator. I knew he was going to be good over there for all on offense. So, yeah, I'm just more upset. I hate having to talk good about the Patriots. Like, it was nice having like the 1 or 2 seasons where they were bad, and it was like, yes, they're the basement dwellers, thank God. But let's be honest. Let's remember that they are playing the 4th place schedule right now. I'm not trying to take anything away from. I'm not trying to take away from before anybody says anything. I'm not taking anything away from the Patriots, but they are playing the easiest schedule. So I'll say that. I want to see them when they play Buffalo again and a good team. When they get to the playoffs, whoever they face off against probably be Buffalo again. Let's be honest.
I'm about to say, we ain't a good team.
So
we're beating them, dude. I have all the confidence in the world that we win that game. You're here.
We got to stream that game because I want to see Drake May deflate you.
That's a 1 p.m. game. Yeah, dude. We win that game. Take it to the bank.
All right. Couple more minutes.
We have a 59% win percentage. It's 60-40 us right now. That's crazy.
Criminal.
I think there's one way this goes.
can't see
This
that.
one right here. There's one way this should go.
I think
Yeah.
this.
It's
who you
McCaffrey.
gonna- McCaffrey. I think
Yeah.
this was debatable.
JSN. 100.
See, I knew someone was going to say JSN. And honestly,
JSN,
why
dude.
is Jonathan Taylor just being missed now? Jonathan Taylor was on the tail.
Well,
It's McCaffrey. McCaffrey's top 10 in both rushing and receiving yards.
Yeah, he's got 800 plus on both categories. Dude's a beast.
Correct.
And I think he's like top 10 receptions too, maybe. If I'm not mistaken.
there's a stat out there. Now he very well may get overlooked and someone else might win it. But dude, he's on pace. Well, he's still on pace to beat Calvin Johnson's record. Maybe not anymore, but still, I mean, just to be in that conversation is one thing. He has like the least amount of targets with the most amount. Like his target to reception ratio is impeccable. I mean,
Sam Darnold, man.
he's got 8 games over 100 yards, 2 of them over 150. I mean, how many times? I mean, I don't know. The eye test tells me he's the best offensive player, maybe in football right now. I don't know. That's
Christian McCaffrey is 10th in receiving yards at 806. Jackson Smith-Njigba is at 1,300. So
He also didn't have a single catch this last game, by the way. He didn't have
He did.
single stat.
He did. He had like 23 yards, 2 catches.
and then Christian McCaffrey.
I'm pretty sure
is
I've seen something
rushing
about him and Justin Jefferson didn't have a
848.
single catch.
That was halftime. I think I
Oh,
know
okay.
what you're talking about.
They also
Well-
won 26-0. I don't think there was a big emphasis on.
They had Sam Darnold shut down. Sam Darnold did not look good this game. I'll say
Sam
that.
Darnold's had a few duds.
No, that's
It's
Sam
when he
Darnold.
plays a good defense, bro. I'm telling you, when he played like that Vikings defense, as bad as that team is, their defense is still solid. Like Brian Flores is a good defensive coordinator. What was the other game he played a stinker? There was another game he threw like 4 picks. I
Yeah.
forgot what game. What was that? The Rams game, I think. So, yeah. Honestly, I would probably agree with B. It's probably McCaffrey now. But I mean, if Jackson Smith-Njigba has a couple more of those fucking 10 catch, 2
150.
touchdown, 180 fucking yard games, it's like it's kind of hard to deny that. I'm gonna be honest with you. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with McCaffrey.
Me as well.
And we got one last topic. This will be quick because it's not even debatable. Who wins Defensive Player of the Year? It's Myles
He's the
Garrett.
same
It's not
dude
even.
3 times.
It's not even debatable, bro. Bro's about to break the
He's
sack
the-
record this year.
He might break the sack record this weekend. He's at 19. The sack record is 22.5.
No.
He plays the Titans.
Oh yeah.
Hey, all I know is Kyle Hamilton better get a nod somewhere.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
He
If I'm the Titans, I'm not even sending Cam Ward out there anymore, bro. I'm just putting the backup in, dog. Honestly, like what are
Especially
you
this
doing
week.
that? What are
see
you doing
Myles
that
Garrett
proves
like,
anything good for him?
Shit. 4 sacks incoming.
Like, does any of the reps now for the Titans for Cam Ward right now, is it actually helping him or is it making him worse? Because honestly, I'd argue it's probably making him worse. Giving him happy feet, making him scared for his life, having to throw shit that he doesn't probably want to because he's sitting there trying to overcome crap talent. I don't know. I've seen this story before too, aka Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold was the prime example of this when we had him. So, no talent, as you can see it, but it's, I don't know. But we're pretty much towards the end of our show. We went a little bit over, so
a lot to talk about.
we did have a lot to talk about. We haven't been here for a few weeks, ladies and gentlemen. But honestly, I don't even know what Thursday night football game. I think Dallas plays personally.
I think it's the
Because I remember
in Dallas.
I think that is. Honestly, I'll probably go live for. I don't know if any of these fellas are willing to join me, but usually our Thursday night streams are pretty good, so that's why I'm trying to do them. But any last words for the podcast? before we
If
get up on
nothing
out of here?
changes as of right now, unless something drastic comes up, I will be streaming the December 21st Ravens and Patriots game in the Bay.
Oh, I'm being there for that too. I'm trying to see Drake May absolutely rip.
And when
himself
Bateman
out.
catches 2 touchdowns, I need everyone here to shave their head.
No.
I'm not taking that bet because I know how that goes. Rashad Bateman won't have another catch till that Patriots game, and he'll go off for 202 touchdowns. That'll be my head. Nah, I can't do it, dude.
I'm good
Can't
on
do
that.
it.
I played that game before. Didn't end well for me.
Yes. Yep. I played that game. Yeah, I ain't doing it again. Do that. Screw that. The Commanders actually pulled something out last year. It was great, man. Anyway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're out of here. We'll catch y'all probably Thursday. Peace.
Sorry for the F-bomb, but it's just.
Oh my God! Oh my God! No way!